Okay, now we're moving again to another structure.
If everyone could just stay in here and we are figuring out the plan. The most efficient way to get everyone from here to Guanishi is on your bicycle.
If you say it's too dangerous, we'll follow you.
Yeah.
Make one noise and we'll back it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we all make it. Hey, good morning. What's up? From a very windy start. We didn't get much sleep last night. Tents have been shaking. Beds have been shaking. And this wind has been absolutely insane. We've been asked to come meet at the evacuation area for a briefing. No decisions have been made yet, but we'll see what's going to happen. We were sitting at breakfast just now, and the tent in the Lapa tent, the Bedouin tent, the poles started coming down all over the place on tables. No one got injured, fortunately. This is the main Lapa. This is take a look at that. It's absolutely destroyed by the wind. But this is absolute carnage, yeah. Did you expect this, Kev? We've had everything, eh? I will update you guys with what happens afterwards. Okay, now we're moving again to another structure. We've been told that we will most probably have a shorter route to the next camp. All right, so we've just heard now that the stage has been neutralized, and make my way to the start line. Plans are changing on the minute here. Neutral to Budstall 1, so 45 k's in, and then apparently it will be a race. Here's the race profile. So, is it neutralized completely, or what we're doing? Okay. This stage just keeps throwing curveballs. Every corner, something else is happening. We've just descended this insanely gnarly descent. Definitely not for gravel bikes going down at 50 k's an hour. Yeah.
If you say it's too dangerous, we'll follow you.
Make one noise.
That was fucking dangerous.
You need a ride anyway.
Yeah, but then we just ride. Then we must ride slowly.
What, did someone crash? Yeah, that's why
Zatrzymali nas na górze.
Simon was going up
Bo jest
and I
taki
said,
wiatr.
okay, and he said yes, but the
Na
other
zjeździe
guy
jest
not.
niebezpiecznie.
Already some injuries. Looks like Frischknecht looked very, very injured when I went past. The pros have all called it. We've all called it, at least for now. So we're just riding chilled. Most probably until the next water stop, and then reconvene and see what's going to happen. But this wind just causing absolute chaos, and this terrain, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the very best of gravel and the very worst of gravel all in one place. It's unreal. Really, really crazy stuff. Alright, let's continue. She's saying that was fucking gnarly, yeah? You see Shame, do you see Frischknecht? Yeah, that's why we stopped. It looked like he was...
No, but he will stop because he laid unconscious for like 5 minutes.
Unconscious?
Oh, cool.
So when I went past, he was up.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. But he was walking. I mean, he was not in a good way, obviously. Haley, you're right.
This is not gravel.
No, that's a mountain bike course.
This is Cape Epic.
That's Cape Epic. 20 years ago, that's Cape Epic.
I've got 2.25 and a 4. And I'm like, I'm not happy. I can't imagine if I'd had to race down there.
I'd be dead.
We need to speak to
But on whoever would have won this race would have been whoever survived.
100%. Like, because
That race.
you just end up with a broken collarbone. It's not safe.
But I heard the next descent race.
Yeah, exactly. So that's not.
Oh my God.
Think about it.
Don't say that.
No, I'm serious. It's a bigger descent.
Yeah, it is. It is a bigger one.
And then there's wind again. The problem is now we're in the valley, so there's
You're
no
not going
wind.
to feel it, yeah.
So they're going to say, oh, but it's not windy, but it's not safe.
Yeah.
I was just sitting behind these ladies, and their back wheels are just going like this the whole time. It's not about the bigger things in our life.
See the sheep.
There were apparently giraffes yesterday.
We got it. It was in the pro.
I'm telling you, we missed it. We were in the dust storm yesterday.
We're in the dust. We didn't see anything. Yeah, and the pros, I think the helicopter spooked them, but it was like a peloton of giraffes. Right when we entered the game preserve. Come on. They were like running. They were taller than the trees.
What's up, guys, and welcome to the post-mortem of stage 6. Stage 6 was intended to be the Queen stage of the inaugural gravel burn, but the Queen had different plans for the start of today. Crazy start to this morning. Yeah, no one really got much sleep last night. The wind last night was absolutely insane, and a lot of people couldn't even have breakfast this morning because the Bedouin tents had started collapsing with us eating under them. And then with the high winds and the rain, we were asked to go to the evacuation area. They told us that essentially they were looking at route options. They were considering all available options of how to get us from the previous camp to this camp, or whether they were going to go ahead with the race, etc. What ended up happening is they told us to go to the start line at 8 a.m. and be ready for the updates there. We got there. We were told that they were going to essentially neutralize the race until the first water point, because after that point in time the weather was safe enough to ride. But as with all things in gravel racing, a neutral zone is not taken literally. Yeah, we basically spent the first 30 Ks, I mean I spent the first 30 Ks basically at threshold, so there was nothing neutral about that. We left shortly after the pros, and we got to the top at about 30 kilometers was the first climb, the top of the first climb. And as we were going over the first climb, the wind at the top was just insane. It was unreal, and the climb itself was also really technical, really rocky. But as we went over, there was hooting, there was people shouting. The descent was extremely steep, technical and rocky, and yeah, we had to stop the race immediately there because one of the pros, Frischknecht, had a crash and he was in a bad way. So we had to wait around a bit, and then we were told to go to the first water point, which was at 45 Ks, but to go there very slowly. So we rolled down the rest of this descent, and it was honestly, I don't think I've ever ridden anything like that by gravel bike. That was definitely a mountain bike course. As I said previously in one of my other videos, I think Kevin and the route organizers probably miss a bit of the epic route designing days, and maybe trying to rekindle some of those old epic routes from the past. But honestly, like, it was okay to ride, you know, not racing. Like it was very technical and difficult on the gravel bike, but it was doable. But under race conditions, with the added stress of the very high winds, it was just not safe. So we got to the first water point, and we were told there that the rest of the stage would be neutralized, and that we just needed to get to this camp which was still 125 odd Ks away. So, you know, no gravel ride, no 150K gravel ride is easy on the body. So it was still quite hard. Body took a lot of strain, not the legs so much, more the wrists and the triceps and back and the ass, obviously. I don't really know what else to say. Basically, if you know a race called Atterquas, which is the Hell of the South, and that is a mountain bike race, today was basically Atterquas on a gravel bike. Atterquas terrain with a gravel bike. Just, yeah, as you can see, it is still quite windy here. We're in Guanishi. Tomorrow is the final stage. And kind of got mixed feelings. I think a lot of people, yeah, this morning there was a lot of optimism, but I'm sensing now like a lot of people are, yeah, just a little bit unhappy. But this is what we signed up for, right? This is gravel, and this is what gravel is. It's not easy, and you know, Kevin has a reputation of creating the hardest mountain bike race in the world. So you don't come here thinking that you're going to have a gravel tour. This is not a gravel tour. This is a gravel stage race. This is a 7-day gravel stage race that will become the hardest gravel race in the world. And that is what he's trying to create. So that is what we all signed up for. So yeah. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate all the support. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. It really does help nudge the algorithm and keep this channel growing. It is a new channel, and yeah, I like the stimulation of editing videos and making cycling content and filling with my bike, and obviously giving you guys a look into the inside of some of the races here in South Africa and hopefully abroad at some point as well. So yeah, that's over and out from me. Check you for stage 7.